All right, y'all. Today I'm going to tell you why I think the last quarter of 2024 here is going to be the best time to buy real estate in the Austin area in quite a while. Before we get into it, I know you're going to be thinking, hey, well, you're a realtor. Of course, you're going to say it's the best time to buy. I'm going to outline a few reasons here why I think right now, barring nothing huge changing, is one of the best opportunities you're going to get to buy real estate in Austin in quite a while at a low price. So before we get started, let's go over what's happened. So since May of 2022, interest rates have ramped up all the way through October of 2023. So we had about 18 months of price declines, and a lot of that was caused by interest rates going up. Now this year, 2024, we've had high rates. We've also had an election year. We've had a lot of other uncertainty, which gives people pause when they're looking to make huge decisions like buying real estate. So buying your first home, buying your first investment property, that kind of stuff for most people is the biggest decision they'll ever make. Now, I know a lot of real estate investors, and I've been seeing lots of people continue to make good purchases, but I've also seen a lot of people sit on the sidelines here this year. And again, a lot of that is because interest rates are very high. A lot of that has been because prices were still really high, and at the same time, there's a lot of uncertainty. Now, we've seen prices come down since May of 2022, and I think we're going to keep seeing them come down through this quarter because interest rates are still double what they were in May of 2022, and again, election year, lots of uncertainty. Now, when we get into the first quarter of next year, we're already seeing rates come down. So we got to about 8% in October of 2023. Now we're at about 6.5% for the owner-occupied mortgage rates. That's just the most commonly spoke of mortgage rate. I think investment mortgages are gonna be about a percentage point higher than that. So we bought an investment property last November, so November of 2023 for 8.25% rate. Cash flow is great, really happy we bought it, but we're looking forward to refinancing as rates go down further. Okay, so again, why I think right now is the best time to buy. So we still have rates pretty high, higher than I think they're going to be in the future, in the near future. We've seen the Federal Reserve make about a 0.5 percentage point rate cut to the Fed rate. And that affects mortgage rates. Obviously, those went down, but they went down mostly before that because people knew they were going to do that or had a good idea they were going to do that. I think we're going to continue to see mortgage rates go down through this year, but I don't think we're going to see a lot of activity because, again, election, lots of uncertainty. Come next quarter, I think we're going to see activity pick up. So that's why I want to buy this quarter. So as a real estate investor, I'm looking for my next real estate investment right now, and I really want to close one more here this year because I think I'm going to get a great deal on it. So my basis, I think I'm going to get a great deal on. Of course, the interest rate, which affects the numbers, is not going to be great. So as long as I can find something that's break even and I can see the upside in, I'm super, super excited to buy this year. And I've been finding deals that meet this criteria. I've just yet to execute on one. I know I will here before the end of the year. So if I'm you, if I'm a real estate investor, if I'm a home buyer, if I'm looking to get into house hacking, or again, speaking for myself, I'm looking to buy before the end of this year because the competition is just nothing. And everybody that's out there trying to sell is having to reduce their prices to get properties sold. So what do we do when everybody's reducing prices? What do we do when there's no competition? That's when we want to get in the market and we want to make our purchases. We want to sell when the market is high. We want to buy while the market is low. When the market is low, people generally that are out there trying to sell right now have a good reason for wanting to sell, so they're more likely to take a deal. They're not distressed in all cases, but they're saying, hey, I'd rather have this money to use for another project, or I'd rather have this money to start a business or to start my family, whatever it is. So take advantage of that and get out there and look for deals right now. If you find something that works for you, but it's not great at this interest rate, of course, make sure it breaks even. Make sure you've got positive income above your expenses. But you can be pretty certain that interest rates are going to keep going down. Again, I'm no expert. I'm not Nostradamus. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. But I am betting personally that interest rates will continue to go down as an investor. And I'm also betting that come next year, come first quarter of 2025, that the competition is going to get a lot more fierce for any properties that are out there on the market. I have a lot of sellers right now that are waiting until the first quarter of next year to sell. So if you're a buyer, get out there now, take some action, look at some properties, analyze some deals, talk to some loan officers, do what you need to do to make sure that you're in a position to take advantage of this opportunity that we have here right now in the Austin real estate market, because it's not going to last forever. Reach out if you need anything, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel here, and email me at jordan.moorhead@kw.com.